What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Soul Break. Thanks for stopping by my channel. So today I have a pair of dunks to review, and honestly, I don't know how long these have been sitting in my room because uh, I can't even remember when these dropped. Maybe it was a couple months ago. I don't know. They just kind of dropped out of nowhere on Nike.com in my home country, and I was able to secure a pair in my size. And these are the Nike Dunk Lows in the Wolf Gray colorway. So this is just your GR release dunk. We've seen a lot of different dunk colorways over the past, I would say 2 years now. So this is just one of those general releases, and can say that this is one of the better colorways and more wearable colorways in the dunk silhouette. And so, as the name suggests, it's a pretty straightforward colorway. So let's just dive right into the sneaker. So as you can see, the side of the shoe has this sort of like light grayish colored tumble leather here on the side. And I'm not a huge fan of the tumble leather on this particular model, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But anyways, on top of that, you got a crisp white Nike swoosh on the side here. Nothing too crazy right there. And then towards the front of the shoe, you got a nice overlay of this kind of wolf gray colored leather piece. Obviously, this is a GR release dunk, so you're not going to get like super great quality on the leather. But again, it's not bad. It's just all right, I guess, for the low price point. You know, obviously, dunks have very low retail prices, and I think the quality is just, it's okay, nothing mind-blowing or anything like that. And then that sort of gray leather extends all the way towards the front here, towards the toe cap area, and it's got a slightly kind of like pebbled texture or whatever. And then on the toe box, you got another sort of like light grayish colored leather with the tumble texture here, and then you got the perforated holes. Now, this is the part that I hate about the shoe, and that's why I was saying, the tumble leather here does not look that great. Obviously, we don't get like real tumble leather on the Jordan, or I mean the Dunk Lows anyways. This is just that kind of like tumble print pressed into the piece of leather here. And I think Nike would have just been great with just kind of your plain straight flat leather here on the toe box, because to me that tumbled texture looks really forced. And when I press down on it, there's basically any give, so there's really no point of having that tumbled texture. And honestly, again, I'm looking at it right now, and that just sort of texture looks really ugly. I don't know why, because usually the tumble leather texture looks quite nice on, say, SB dunks or Jordan 1 models, but for some reason on this particular model, this just leather looks really off in contrast to the flat leather, and I would have just preferred that kind of plain leather. But anyways, that's just my opinion. There's really nothing too bad, but it's just, it would have been better if they had that kind of like straight leather. Anyways, on the center of the shoe, you got that, typical white laces, factory laced onto the shoe. And then underneath that, you've got I guess this kind of bluish tinted gray kind of like nylon tongue here. And nothing too fancy there. And then you've got that nylon tongue tab done in that light gray color with the Nike text logo and the swoosh logo done in that wolf gray color. And I'll say that this shoe looks really cool, or I would say like icy and cold in a very good way. It looks just clean. So again, this is probably one of the most wearable colorways out there, and kudos to Nike for putting together a not so loud dunk after all those crazy releases that we've had. And then here on the inside, you got that gray mesh tongue. Or not tongue, I would say, sorry. The sock liner, nothing too special there. And then the insole is once again that gray color with the Nike text logo printed in white, as you can see on the screen. And on the back side of the shoe, you see more of that kind of like gray, wolf gray overlay here on the back side, extending all the way towards the heel counter area. And then on the heel tab, you got a nice rounded piece of that gray leather. And then you got a kind of like a silver toned embroidery with the Nike text logo here on the back side. The actual embroidery itself is quite nice given the low retail price point. And then the medial side is basically the same deal. And the midsole is your clean white rubber midsole that we typically see on any other Jordan or Dunk model. I keep saying Jordan because I've reviewed way too many Jordans on my channel. But anyways, the outsole is that wolf gray colored outsole with a typical traction pattern here on the forefoot area, and then the Nike branding in the mid part, and then, you know, rest is just, you know, your regular Dunk outsole. And then the other shoe is basically the same deal. Again, this is just a general release, and then you got the Nike Korea orange tag. In case you didn't know, one of the few Nike dealers have this sort of official tag. I think Nike Japan has them. If I'm not mistaken, I think Nike Brazil has them. And just so you know, Nike Korea has it as well. So I think I've mentioned this in my videos, you know, a couple videos back. But in case your shoe comes with this tag, this orange tag from StockX or whatever, you can just kind of like rest assured that it is an actual authentic pair, because this is that tag that comes with, you know, factory released authentic pairs. So, you know, that's just, you know, a little piece of information for you to remember. But anyways, you know, it's just a really, really simple colorway. Wearability wise, I don't think there's any problem with that. This is probably one of the most, you know, like, or I'd say like easiest dunk lows to pull off, next to maybe like the triple whites and the Orcas. It's just a plain gray shoe that has a very, you know, nice silhouette. So it's going to be really, really easy to pull them off, you know, especially in the summertime with shorts. I think that would look really, really nice. And then sizing wise, I would say true to size is the way to go with dunks. It's just that recently I've kind of moved away from wearing dunks, because way too many people are wearing dunks these days, and I'm just kind of like leaning more towards Asics and New Balance these days. So that's what I've been doing. And another thing that I've noticed is that the dunks are really, really uncomfortable when you kind of wear them for extended periods of time, especially if you wear them on a daily basis. That's gonna like add a lot of pressure to your feet, and your feet grow sore. I mean, it might just be me, but I don't know. I've had that experience. I've had some friends talk about that. So, you know, it's like a flat bottom shoe, and I would say Jordan 1s are far more comfortable compared to the dunks. But, you know, it's just something that should keep in mind when you wear them. These days, again, I'm leaning towards wearing more comfortable shoes like Asics and whatnot. So that's just basically my thought about these. Resale premium wise, it's funny that I mentioned, because I actually sold this pair. I have to ship them out tomorrow. I just have way too many sneakers, as you can see in the background right there. And I don't plan on adding more dunks for the time being, especially GR releases dunks, because, you know, I think we're just being flooded with dunks, and I'm kind of growing tired of them. But, you know, there's a nice resale premium on these. So what I was thinking is that I'm just going to flip these and then try to see if I can get something that I missed out on. Maybe like the Jordan 1 Rebellionaires. I don't know how the hell I didn't get a pair of those for retail. There's a lot of pairs going around, and it seems like not that many people are kind of like wanting them, at least where I live. So the resale price is very low. So that's what I'm trying to trade it in for. But yeah, as I was saying, I just got rid of these, so they'll be shipped out tomorrow. But anyways, that's basically it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I'm being tongue twisted a little bit, but anyways, I hope you guys found this video informative. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please hit that subscribe button. It really, really helps my channel grow. And I got a lot of other shoes coming in and sitting around in my room that I need to review and wear. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching.